welcome to my YouTube channel. And for today's video, we are going to make a TBR for February Valentine's month, okay, Galentines month, because I am single, ready to mingle, but already reserved. So guys, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. So guys, this is gonna be a late upload because I am too busy at work. I'm too busy with my requirements. I'm too busy at work in my career, guys. So without further ado, and if you're currently watching me right now, please do not forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, hit the likes button, and click the notification bell for more video updates. And one more thing, do not forget to click the $ or thanks button so after viewing my YouTube channel. So thank you guys. This book that we are going to be read for the month of February, Galentines month 2023 for the single. So this is from Haley Ali Hazelwood, Love on the Brain. So yeah, this is more on romance book, guys. So we are going to find out reading this blog, and I'm currently reading this. I'm currently at page 105, guys. So I'm enjoying this. I think this is very professional book, right? So I think yung write up niya somewhat like professional because somewhat related to doing thesis, guys, because of there is also a conversation here from Twitter. So the main character here is Marie. Marie is her tag name here, but her name in real life is Biko Nixwazer. So let's read the short synopsis of the book. Like an avenging, purple-haired Jedi, bringing balance to the man-explained universe, Biko Nixwazer lives by a simple code. What would Marie could do? If NASA offered Marie her dream neuroengineering project, she would accept without hesitation. But the mother of modern physics never had to collide with Levi Ward. Sure, Levi has soul-piercing eyes, and sure, he caught her his powerfully corded arms like romance novel hero when she accidentally damsel in distress on her first day in the lab. Sorry, in the lab. But Levi made his feeling toward me clear in grad school. Arch enemies work best when employed in their own galaxies far, far away. Now her equipment is missing, the staff ignores her, and we find her floundering career is somewhat of pickle. Perhaps it's her occipital cortex playing tricks on her, but B could swear she can see Levi softening into an ally, backing her place, devouring her with those eyes, and the possibilities have all her neurons firing. But when it comes times to actually make the move and put her hearts on the line, there only one question matters. What will be Cognigwasser do? So, based from what I read, here is applying in the laboratory because of her experiment master or a doctorate thesis that might help the laboratory outside the earth, Chenis. So, Levi here is an engineer, a mechanical engineer. So, ngayon ko lang nalaman na mechanical engineer pala ang pwedeng gumawa ng mga helmet like that. So, I was so shocked. So, the first thing that's happened here is when Marie goes to the laboratory and Levi is there and some of the engineers and asking for helmet hanging on the wall. So, that helmet is somewhat like experiment of the mechanical engineers there. So I'm so excited to read this book that's what happened in the laboratory, and she saw a cat there. I don't know if that cat is a robot or what, something like that. And that cat jumped on her like that, and Levi's is there helping her and saving her. So I'm so excited to read these books with you and have a wrap up after reading this book. So yeah. Be read for February is all from Colin Hoover. Colin Hoover, guys. So this is very trending in booktube community and in book talk community. So I will try my best to the best of my knowledge to read this and share a wrap up with you. So I have heard three books here. So the first book that I will going to be read is It Start With Us by Colin Hoover. So this is a sequel, guys. This is a sequel. This is the first book, and the second is It Ends With Us by Colin Hoover. So when I first saw it, I think I will gonna enjoy reading this book. This novel published October 2022, and yeah, I am planning to read this for February talaga, guys. I bought this in a reprint copy. So we follows the character here of Lily and Riley. So let's start reading the short synopsis of the back. Riley have just settled into civil co-parenting rhythm with their daughter, Emerson. The name of her daughter is Emerson. When Lily suddenly runs into at last, nearly 2 years after the last spoke, elated that the timing financially seems to be right to give what they have together a real chance, at last asked Lily on a date. But Lily's excitement is almost immediately replaced by dread and anxiety when Lily remembered that Riley, though no longer her husband, is still very much part of her life. And though Riley would dislike Lily dating anyone but him, Atlas Corrigan is one of the men he absolutely will not stand having in his ex-wife and daughter's live. Told from the perspective of Lily and Atlas, it started with us give readers a deeper look into Atlas' part of he and Lily connects and rekindle the love stage shared as teenager, while navigating a volatile ex-husband who believes Atlas to be one of the reasons of his marriage with Lily ended. So I think that Lily and Riley have this teenager romance like that. They become a boyfriend and girlfriend. They become couple in high school life and turns to married life, but they separated. So they have this another boyfriend and girlfriend, and they return, nagkabalikan ulit sila. And Lily have a daughter named Emerson. So I'm so excited to read these books with you. I am very intrigued with the oriented story, guys. So yeah, I'm so excited to read these books with you. Is It Ends With Us by Colin Hoover. This is a sequel of It Started With Us. This is so trending in the booktube community at present still. And we follow again the life of Lily and Riley. So Lily is graduated from college in here. Lily hasn't always had it easy, but that's never stopped her from working hard for her life and what she wants. She come a long way from the small town Maine where she grew up. She graduated from college, moved to Boston, and started her own business. So when she feels a spark with gorgeous neurosurgeon Riley Kincaid, everything in Lily's life suddenly seems almost too good to be true. So Riley is assertive, stubborn, maybe even little arrogant. He also sensitive, brilliant, and had total soft spot for Lily. But Riley's complete aversion of relationship is disturbing. So, as a question about new relationship overwhelmed her, so the thoughts at last Corrigan, her first love and link to the past she left behind. He was her kindred spirit, her protector. This is the second one. So the it starts with us is 2015 and it ends with us is 2016. So it support the story of It Start With Us. So it completed. It is a sequel. So I'm so excited to read these books with you in my future reading. So yeah, that's all. And I'm going to read for February 2023 is Regretting You by Colin Hoover. Actually, I already read this book, but I want to clear it softly. I want to reread this. So I'm currently at chapter 2 in this book, and I want to reread this. I'm going back to chapter 1. So my mind is so in trouble because I am trying to absorb the Song of Achilles, guys. So yeah, this book is all about Morgan. So this book is um one of the nominee best romance book in the year 2020, and it is published 2019. Yeah, this is the best romance author according to Goodreads. So let's read the short synopsis of the book. Morgan Grant and her 16-year-old daughter, Clara, would like nothing more than to be nothing alike. Morgan is determined to prevent her daughter from making the same mistake she did, but getting pregnant and married way too young. Too young. Morgan put her own dreams on hold. Clara doesn't want to follow her mother's footsteps. Her predictable mother doesn't have a spontaneous bone in her body. With varying personalities and conflicting goals, Morgan and Clara find it increasingly difficult to coexist. The only person who can bring peace to the household is Chris Morgan's husband, Clara's father, and the family anchor, but that peace is shattered when Chris is involved in tragic and questionable accident. The heartbreaking and long-lasting consequences will reach far beyond just Morgan and Clara. While struggling to rebuild everything that crashed around them, Morgan finds comfort in the last person she expects to, and Clara turns to the one boy she's been forbidden to see. Which is passing day, new secrets, resentment, and misunderstanding make mother and daughter fall farther apart, so far apart, it might be impossible for them to ever fall back together. For me, this is impossible. The relationship of mother and daughter is more significant because for me, my mother is my first best friend, guys. She knows all what I have. She knows my boyfriend as well. So maybe her mother here wants to protect her. So as based from what I read, the Clara, the daughter, is very experimenting with his teenager life. So she loves partying, experimenting with someone he likes, like wants to get sex with someone else like that. So I am rereading this book because I am so intriguing with the Achilles reading before. But yeah, I'm so excited to read this book in my TBR for February 2023 for the Galentines scenes in my life. So yeah, I'm so excited. Going to be read is from Romance book, a pocket book. I just bought this for only 100 pesos in book sales nearby from home here in the city, guys. So the title is Aussie Next Door by Stephanie London. So this is published in year 2019 with 367 pages. So this is USA Today best-selling author before. So let's read the back short synopsis. American Angie Donovan has never wanted much. When you grow up, getting bounced from poster home to poster home, you learn not to become attached to anything, anyone, or any place. But it only took her 2 days to fall in love with Australian. With her visa clock ticking, surely she can fall in love with Australian and get hitched in 2 months, especially if he is as hot and funny as her next door neighbor. Jesse Walter has never wanted much except a bathroom he didn't have to share. The last cookie all to himself and solitude. The last cookie all to himself and solitude. But when you grow up in a family of 7, you can kiss those things goodbyes. He finally living alone and work on his syndicated comic strip in privacy. Sure, his American neighbor is distractingly sexy and annoyingly noisy, but a few months. She'll begin in a few months. Except now, she's determined to find her perfect match by checking out every eligible male in the town, and her choices are never distracting. So why does it suddenly feels like he is obnoxious, tight-knit family, and even these two wayward dogs could be exactly what she needs. So in this book, I think they live in one apartment. They live in one building, guys. The boy next door. So the boy next door is an Australian, and the character here is an American. So yeah, that girl is looking for a perfect match, guys. She wanted to have a boyfriend here that match her personality, I think. So yeah, she was looking over the town and she doesn't realize that man, that boy is living at the next door of her apartment. Oh my god. So I'm so excited to read this book with you because I live in a dormitory of ladies. No men live there. This is pure dormitory lady of RVN sisters. So yeah, I lived there for almost 7 years. 4 years before and five, I think, or less, 12 years, a total of 12 years. So I'm so excited to read these books with you, and I'm so excited to wrap up these books with you. Oh my god. Do not forget to leave a comment and cite or recommend a book with me to be read in my future reading. And do not forget to subscribe on my YouTube channel, hit the likes button, and click the notification bell for more video updates. And one more thing, do not forget to click the dollar sign or things after watching my YouTube channel or video. So yeah, that's all for today's TBR for the month of February, and see you in my reading vlog for Galentines February 2023. So yeah, that's all my vlog, and this is Miss Isolde signing in.